you do not know these Bitcoin fundamentals, you're screwed. For a person not aware of Bitcoin, the initial concern that comes to mind is, what is Bitcoin? And also an additional common concern that is commonly asked associates with the Bitcoin rate. It began under 10 cents per Bitcoin upon its intro in early 2009. It has actually climbed gradually, considering that, as well as has hovered around $30,000 per Bitcoin recently. So pertaining to Bitcoin worth or the Bitcoin rate, this is a most impressive gratitude of value and also has actually produced several millionaires over the last 8 years. The Bitcoin market is global, and citizens of China and also Japan have actually been especially energetic in its purchase in addition to other Asian countries. Lately in Bitcoin news, the Chinese federal government has actually tried to reduce its activity in that nation. That activity drove the value of Bitcoin down momentarily, however it soon rose back and also is currently near its previous worth. The Bitcoin background chart is extremely fascinating. Its creator was a confidential team of fantastic mathematicians, utilizing the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto, who designed it in 2008 to be virtual gold, as well as released the first Bitcoin software application in early 2009 during the height of the U.S. economic dilemma. Bitcoin mining describes the process through which new Bitcoin is developed. With conventional money, federal government makes a decision when as well as where to print and distribute it. With Bitcoin, miners utilize special software to solve complex mathematical problems as well as are issued a certain variety of Bitcoin in return.
An inquiry that after that emerges is Bitcoin mining worth it? This uses even more to Bitcoin mining 2017 than in previous years. Many wonder, that approves Bitcoin. This question gets asked in different means. What are shops that accept Bitcoin? What are sites that accept Bitcoins? What are some merchants that approve Bitcoin? What are some areas that approve Bitcoin, and where can I invest Bitcoin? Increasingly more firms are beginning to see the value of approving cryptocurrencies as a valid payment choice. Some major companies that do are Dish Network, Microsoft, Expedia, Shopify Shops, Newegg, Payza, 2Pay4You, as well as others. Two significant holdouts at this time are Walmart and also Amazon. Ethereum is the best competitor to Bitcoin in the cryptocurrency market, and several doubt the inquiry of Bitcoin vs Ethereum. Ethereum was created in mid-2015 and also has obtained some popularity, but still rates far behind Bitcoin in use, acceptance, and value. A question that usually shows up usually associates with Bitcoin scam. This writer has a friend that made a purchase from a company that guaranteed 1 to 2% growth each day. The business site noted no get in touch with info, as well as after a pair months the website merely disappeared one day, and also my friend shed all the money he had spent, which was several $1,000s. One has to recognize how to buy Bitcoins, just how to purchase Bitcoin or how to get Bitcoin with credit scorecard in order to get started. This would possibly be the easiest way to acquire Bitcoins. Others would like to get Bitcoin with debit card. Coinbase also supplies the solution, as well as has clear step-by-step directions on exactly how to proceed with either your debit or credit card. There are those that wish to purchase Bitcoin quickly. This can be done at Paxful Incorporated, and can be done through Union or any credit/debit card. Various other typical inquiries that come up are: what is the very best way to acquire Bitcoins, the very best means to obtain Bitcoins, or where to get Bitcoins online. The simplest way is probably to acquire it through an electronic asset exchange like the formerly pointed out Coinbase. Opening up an account with them is painless, and when you connect your bank account with them you can deal Bitcoin quite easily. This is quite likely likewise the very best location to get Bitcoins. One must know what a Bitcoin purse is and also exactly how to utilize it. It is merely the Bitcoin matching of a bank account. An internet pocketbook allows you to send, receive as well as save Bitcoin through your web internet browser. Another kind is a desktop wallet, and here the purse software application is stored straight on your computer system. A concern that periodically turns up is that of Bitcoin stock, or exactly how to acquire Bitcoin stock. Without a doubt the most usual method to continue around is to purchase Bitcoin straight and not its supply. There is one entity called Bitcoin Investment Company, which is an investment fund that is created to track the market flow of Bitcoin. Some experts nevertheless are calling this a high-risk way to come to be involved in this marketplace. The Bitcoin exchange rate USD is a very closely watched criteria both on an everyday basis and lengthy term over the last 8 years since its intro to the globe's monetary marketplace. They reveal Bitcoin to USD appraisal and additionally the total Bitcoin cost graph, the Bitcoin value graph, as well as the Bitcoin to USD chart. Comparable concerns that come up around associate with the Bitcoin rate history, the Bitcoin rate chart live, the Bitcoin to dollar currency exchange rate, the Bitcoin buck graph, and the Bitcoin 5-year chart. The previously mentioned website, XE, is likewise a good source for solution to these questions. Concerning Bitcoin Cash Money, i.e. to get USD from offering Bitcoin, Bitwol is one company that allows you to do this. WikiHow is one more business that will certainly take you via this process. Bitcoin projected value is a subject often gone over. In January of 2015 the cost of one Bitcoin was $215. Currently it is around $32,000. This is a remarkable rise, as well as one far beyond what the majority of professionals would certainly have forecasted during that time. Currently, in evaluating projections from professionals around the world, an usual response appears to be that the leading value will clear up in at around $10,000, and also one expert even predicted a value getting to $100,000. Regarding Bitcoin worth or the Bitcoin rate, this is a most remarkable admiration of worth, as well as has created lots of millionaires over the last 8 years. With Bitcoin, miners make use of unique software application to resolve complex mathematical issues, as well as are released a certain number of Bitcoin in return. One has to know exactly how to acquire Bitcoins, how to acquire Bitcoin, or exactly how to get Bitcoin with credit card in order to get started. Various other usual inquiries that come up are: what is the best method to acquire Bitcoins, the best means to get Bitcoins, or where to purchase Bitcoins online. They reveal Bitcoin to USD appraisal, as well as likewise the total Bitcoin cost chart, the Bitcoin value chart, and the Bitcoin to USD graph.